Hello, this is Doris Sander with Cocoa Daisy, and this week in our planner class we're talking about documenting in your planners because a lot of us don't just use them for planning. We do a lot of journaling in them as well. So I want to try to incorporate more pictures in mine again. I did last year, but then I got away from that, so I really want to get back at it, if you know what I mean. So I thought I would every month in my Daisy Dory, I have a page with quotes that things my son has said, because he says some pretty funny things. And so I like to write them down, and now it's just like a funny thing between the two of us. He likes to know what I've written down. He likes to know that he's funny, which makes sense because I like to know I'm funny too. So we're like two peas in a pod in that way. So I always do that page every month, and I thought this month I would add some photos with it and kind of make it a little more festive. I didn't do a very good job there. You guys be more careful than me. So I was working with the kit, the planner kit, and they have all this fun washi tape and this pattern paper that had all these great tags on it. Ta-da! And I printed out some pictures, and I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna have fun with this page. So first I am kind of framing it, and I want to see if I can do better with this. Let's try it this way, because I don't want to damage Foxy too much. That's a little crooked. Let's see how we can do this. Here we go. Make a straight edge there. Obviously, I can't talk and make a straight edge. Sorry about that. That'll have to do. I'm also trying to let go of, being so precise. It's hard. It's very hard. For me, anyway. Then, pretty yellow. And again. There. And now I have the dilemma of what color for the top. Do I want the blue? Oh, this washi is sticking to my fingers. Or more, let's do more yellow. I don't know why. I'm going with it. Just going with it. So, when I write down what my son says, I just kind of journal it on the page, and nothing fancy. But I thought this would be a fun way to kind of compartmentalize things, so like give it space space of its own to live in. So this is my son. I don't know if you can see him. He was dressed as Ken Bone from the second presidential debate, but he kind of looks like Carter from Welcome Back, Carter. Somebody told me that, and it really is true. So I cut out all of these little tags, and I don't want to washi tape them on because it's so busy. It's going to be so busy that I just feel like any more would just be excessive. So I'm going to use this little tiny tape dispenser that I had in my stash and just tip them all in that way. So you just want to line it up on the edge and fold it over. And this this tape is thin enough that I don't have to worry about the other side too much. Like, so it won't overlap on the other side so much that it'll interfere with my writing over there. So that is good. So those, and I cut this one out of the free planner printable sheet. So there were, I mean, that was just a stellar bonus this month, in my opinion, because it had just even more of these cutie little woodland creatures. You got another owl and another fox and another squirrel. Yeah. So they were so cute. So, like, I'm trying to leave it where it's pretty random for me still as I write. So, like, I'm not sure if I'm going to write on the front of these cards. I might leave them blank and just do all the writing on the... Oh, y'all, I just messed up. Do all the writing on the backs and on the page. So, yeah, I put this on the totally, like, 3 pages back. And I don't want to pull it off because I will damage. My gosh, this washi tape is killing me. It's terrible washi. It'll damage the ink, so I'm just gonna cut it off. I do these kind of things quite often. I'm sure that you don't. I kid. Hopefully you do too. Like, we all do it. Just gotta go on, do it again. And actually, that was somewhat serendipitous because I put this tag too far up the first time and I kind of wanted to move it anyway, but I was trying to not let myself be that OCD. But now I can. And not feel bad about it. Okay, yay. I got it in the right spot that time. So I got that one, and now I have Simon, and I need to punch his hole. And then this one is hilarious. This, my son is like so into his hair right now, you just don't even know. And I think it's like that age. I want to cover up the hole but still leave some of it showing. For some reason this is what I want to do. I'm trying to align the bottom too because I need to cut it down. But yeah, I remember my brother, like same age, being so like into his hair. That was back in the 80s, I think, and he had a mullet. So, this was so fun. And like, he's been a scrapbooker son his whole life, so I got a sticky on there. So he totally knows how to pose for me. He doesn't mind at all, which is fun because he's 13 and he doesn't care, just whatever. So I'm going to turn this over so I can tip this one in over here. And that one, let's see. No, I might want that. What do you think? Maybe here? So Simon doesn't look too funny. There we go. So we got those two little tip ins. And then this one, I need a punch. And I think I'm going to cut this one off a bit and have him just coming up off the page. Let me see. Let me get my placement right here. I want to put that in the middle. I think that'll be okay. I'll just use, I was going to cut this one, but I think I'll leave it whole. And I think that one goes here. So let me go ahead and add it on there and then figure out that last one with the owl. Yeah, so the Simon was on the tag. He's printed on there. And then this raccoon guy was from let's see, it was from the A5 dashboard because I'd already used the personal one on the front here. So he was from the A5 dashboard, and this owl was from another personal size dashboard. Let's see, maybe there. And him, maybe about there. So, to cut that off. And see, maybe there, so let me mark that. I need to cut it past this. Get my cutter here. So I'm going to put that one on there. And then I don't like the way these holes look, so I was thinking that I would try some hole reinforcers and see if that dresses them up a little. And the question is, what colors? What colors? Let's see, we'll just try to go for it. Yeah, that looks much cleaner. So then we'll put maybe the orange one. Get off my finger, little dot. Put the orange one here. That. And I need two more. I have these as well. So maybe I'll put another blue one. Maybe I'll put the blue one here and the green one down there. And then I'll probably put them on the backs as well, but I won't bother with that at the moment. And then the other thing I wanted to do was just start the inside. I don't want to, this is for journaling, honestly. So I'm dressing it up quite a bit, but at the same time, I just am adding all this room for journaling. And I will take a picture for you when I've got more of the journaling on there, and you know, any doodling I do, so that you can kind of see how it's progressing. But at the moment, I'm focusing on just getting the basics on there, and then really focusing on the journaling. So this is about my son, and I think this quote fits him well. He has developed quite a bit of confidence, which I'm glad for, because that can be hard in middle school if you're not confident. So I'm just going to stick these on here really quickly. And I'm thinking that I might put a sticker down there at the bottom. I have all these cute ones. I've already used these two, so I think this one would be fun. And it says happy, happy, happy. So that kind of fits. So I got that. And then I also had gone ahead and printed a few recent photos that amused me. So I am going to put those on some of these tags, and I'll probably add more as the month goes on. But that gives you an idea of my plans for this little journaling page about my kid. So there you go. I call it G-ism, so I'll probably write that down because he's Gabriel. So I hope that was helpful or give you some ideas. Thanks for watching, and I will be back soon. Bye.